Okay, guys, y'all remember that time in my last video? How I said that this kid had a terrible crash in 2012. This is it. On September 14th, 2012, his train was upon the yard. CN. It has 6 locomotives. CN 2850, 2851, 8952. And at the back, he had, sorry for the background, 2462, 2852, and 2853. The train departs the yard. And luckily, the train isn't going at full speeds or nothing. So, but they have to go full speeds when they get near the curve.
Wait, it's 2-2? When did they win?
So,
I thought it was 2-1.
when they get near, it's hard to go up the hill. So, they have to go at high speed just to get up the hill. Especially when they're carrying all long loads. It's really at the rail crossing where they start speeding up. Or near the rail crossing. So near this rail crossing, they started speeding up. Which was inaccurate. Because a lot of freight trains can do this.
No, please hold.
And it wasn't breaking the law or anything. Except when it got out of the curve. When it got out of the curve, it didn't know. It should have started slowing down. But it didn't. Instead, it kept up at high speed. And now we have a problem. Now that train should be. That train should be. But it wasn't. Instead, it wasn't getting speed that it just did. But, no, it didn't. It was getting a lot faster. And unfortunately, there was miles and miles up ahead, about 12 miles up ahead, there was a car and its wheels were stuck because it got into a wreck. The first car had already been towed, but the second, it hadn't been towed already. And the CN was heading full speed, straight at it. Since the CN was heading full speed, when it sees it, it can't hit the brakes in time. And a lot of people knew CN is going to derail. They all knew it. But they didn't know it just yet the train was coming. So a lot of cars went past by. The train, unfortunately though, starts to get scared. It starts to get horrible. CN is accelerating in speed. Well, it's accelerating.
Yes? Coming.
Hold on.
Can I finish this?
Same. And then it happens. The CN hits high speed, and then it happens. Oh. For some reason, the CN really stops quickly.
Coming.
Because I'm making a video. I'll talk later, I promise. But I'm sorry for that. Unfortunately, CN at high speed hits it, dragging freight cars along.
Nice.
Oops, what did I do? What did I do? What did I just do? Oh no. Okay. Okay, what did I do? Sia needs to come back. Sia needs to come back.
He's down.
I did something wrong. No, not these trees. Sia. Hold on, let me fix this. I know I just made a big mistake.
Oh,
This is horrible.
my name is Starbucks. I got a lot of money. I'm like the richest thing. What are you gonna go for? Bro, like, I'm on 42 ping, but I'm so laggy. I'm on 40 ping, I'm so laggy. Like, 40 ping is normally a breeze, but like now, it's just got really laggy. It's right here. Oh, well, this was, I'm lagging. I need help because I apparently I don't have a teammate to help. Can you?
I
give
don't
me
know
a
what's
shot?
happening.
It's like this crap.
I actually don't know what's
It
going
didn't what
on.
it is automatically. Good. Exactly. It's much of a default. They were both on me. What are you talking about? They're both spraying at me. So I guess they're right there. It is default. He's pretty good at it.
Okay, finally. I'm sorry for it took long.
Oh!
But finally,
right
this
there.
trash stop.
I did not know
All of the freight cars had derailed and were not fine. Unfortunately, the engineer that I talked about last time survived. Besides him, everyone else in the other end scene died. It was one of the worst crashes in Canada Pacific's history. This crash was bad because it was. People didn't recall it as bad though. They recall it as a decent crash, like not as a bad crash. But they don't know what actually happened, because the people in the Canada didn't know that the train a little bit ran over the wheel. And trust me, that car wasn't this. The car company was to blame for it, but they had to pay half. The other half went to the Canadian Pacific. I mean the national company. Once the thing was actually fixed, well, it wasn't fixed, but the car was unlucky. The car was soon sideswiped and turned into Crichton. known as one of the worst crashes. Just move the GT. I don't want GT to cause any problem. Give me a couple of this. What's on this? This. Okay, it wasn't GT. Okay. This was a very... There were 5 other people. So 4 people died. But the driver engineer that didn't mean he wasn't in. He sustained various injuries. They were pretty minor. He had broken his knee. He just had very minor injuries. They were one of the 2 with the cars. They were dragged onto the thing. Now they had a whole pathway blocked of engines. All of the engines were put back into place. Looking back at this, it's one of the worst Canadian national rail disasters. It's just sad to look back at this and honor all the people who survived, because most of the cars were like flipped and they were on both sides of the track, so if any train could come by, which this was blocked off and had an automatic derail to stop it. Oh yeah, here's maybe one of the causes that they were on. Sometimes they can turn this way. Wait. I don't think that's a good position. Turn it that way. But surprisingly, none of the gates were thrown around. Because none of the gates were, but this is a very minor crash. The cost of this, to fix this, was about over 5 mil. Well, maybe like 15 mil. And this isn't surprising. This wasn't surprising. All of the freight cars were derailed. And the CA, well, there were some people in here, and they were kind of injured, but they sustained just some, like, they just kind of like got a big bump and they pushed and they went, it just was like kind of like this. It just hurt it, kind of, for a little bit. It was just kind of sore. But besides this, all of the people in the back were fine. But can't see the same if you said for the front. Anyways, that's all for the video. Bye. Also, moral of the story, don't speed. This can happen. Bye.